Sheldon, this game kind of took on a very different look from game one. What did you see from your team as far and their team as far as adjustments?
I don't know if adjustments really were at play. I thought we made a few adjustments, not so much related to their game, but more related to our game and areas that we wanted to execute better in. And I thought we did a really nice job of that in the first period. Really liked our first period, liked a lot about it. Would have been nice to come out with it with more than one. Failed to do that, and then had a power play opportunity at tail end of that period. And then the start of the second, which I thought we obviously failed to execute on that. That really took a lot of wind out of our sails, gave them some life, and I'm not quite sure we ever really got it back after that point.
Hard to believe it's been 5 weeks since you guys lost a game, but you guys bounced back in a big way in Game 5 against Utica. I imagine the message is the same?
Yeah, very much the same. We referenced that. It has been quite a while here. This is the way that playoffs are supposed to be. They're not supposed to be the way they have gone for us here of late. So, you have to be able to deal with these types of things. And frankly, it's expected. Now we get a chance to respond. We're going to go out on the road and haven't been there, but suspect it's going to be a difficult place to play. Going to be loud. They're comfortable. They play well at home, just like we do. And it's going to be a challenging task, of course, but one that I think we'll be real excited for.
You've relied on all four lines to come through offensively. How much has it hurt the last couple of games that the Altonen line hasn't really clicked? Yeah,
it hurts a lot. I mean, that's been a big part of why we're here and why things have gone so smoothly to this point. If we're going to get control of the series, we're going to need those guys to be real good and find a way to get through, to get to the net. And then we're also going to need all the other lines as well, though. I think that it's the first time probably since that Utica series. I think Utica's depth was probably the most we had seen, more so than what we saw in rounds 2 and 3. We're seeing it again here, where shift to shift, it's a real battle in terms of who's going to win that shift, who's going to gain control of the play. We haven't felt that in quite some time, so we're feeling that here now. And as I say, that's the way it's supposed to be. It's what you expect it to be. Now we're going through it, and the best part of playoffs is being able to respond. Dealing with the emotions, the highs and the lows, and it's been nothing but highs for us here of late. That's not reality. Frankly, when you're on your way to try to win a Calder Cup, we have a chance to respond here now, and I'm excited about it. I think that Game 5 Utica is probably the most fun we've had as a team to date here, and now we've got a chance to go out and respond again.
Speed through the neutral zone allows you to do so many things, forecheck and everything. What adjustments can you make without letting us know too much as to how you respond that way to get some speed? They seem to take it away from you here today.
Yeah, they did. Well, you know what? Not in the first period. I thought in the first period we were controlling things pretty well in that sense. We had a lot of speed coming out of our zone. It's a difficult task to do as the game wears on, the ice breaks down. There's disruptions in the game with special teams and all those types of things. Guys get tired. I think that's a big thing for us, just to continue to execute even when we're tired, even when the ice gets bad, even when our flow gets disrupted a little bit. We still got to make plays, still got to move the puck around, and try to be able to create some space for ourselves that way.
Coach, you said you were happy with the first period of play today. What characteristics of that period do you want to carry over onto the next game?
Well, I think it's just how we moved the puck. I thought we moved it with a lot of confidence, and we made plays and played more like we want to play, more like we're capable of playing. I thought we played tight in the first game, so it was nice to see our guys out loose and relaxing in the first period and moving the puck around like that. We're going to need more of that, and it's difficult to do. There's another team on the other side that wants to win also. They're a very good team. They're here for a reason. But that's, that type of puck movement and speed that we're able to generate and spend so much time on their half of the ice and have the puck as much as we did. That's real nice. We probably had it a little bit too much. It maybe made us a little bit too comfortable in the game. All of a sudden we come out and have a bad power play. They come to life. and then it was tough to get the game back from there.
Well, then Travis Dermott seemed to be in the thick of things all night, creating on the first goal, the play on the second, or the first Texas goal. How would you assess this play? And in terms of the Texas goal, do you think there's anything he could have done differently to prevent that breakaway?
Well, I thought Dermott had a good game today. Like you say, he was involved in a lot of things. I thought he moved around well, moved the puck well. Was involved on offense. I think on that particular play, we'd like to see him keep the player in front of him. We've been caught with that a couple times here now, trying to knock down long passes rather than just staying above their guys and making them come through us. So that's been an issue for us here of late. We talked about it yesterday was a problem, and we did a pretty good job of it for the most part today. Just there was a couple breakdowns there they get in behind. That's obviously something we want to clean up, but I don't think that's solely on Derms. I think a lot of our guys have been guilty of that.
I think you're going down tonight to Texas, trying to get acclimatized, I guess. It's supposed to be about 100 degrees down there, so you want to get used to everything as much as you can, I guess?
Yeah, everything. Just get a lay of the land. It's a new hotel. It's a new city, a new arena, all these types of things, new climate, as you say. So, yeah, we just felt getting there tonight was best served for us to get everybody comfortable.
Like it's been a while since you guys have been in the situation where you pull your goalie, you're down by one late in a game. How do you feel that your team responded to, I guess, something that maybe they haven't had to deal with lately?
Yeah, I think it was pretty clear that it had been a while for us in that situation. The other part of it is, they had control of the play. They were clogging it up well. We couldn't get ourselves in a situation where it felt like it was the right time or that we were in the right situation with line changes and fresh guys versus tired guys, all that kind of stuff, trying to make all that work. It's hard to do when the other team was pressing, they're coming the way they are, and we just couldn't get in for long periods of time. That makes it that much more challenging when you're trying to get the goalie out and trying to get set and trying to get a push.
When you did a split here, how much of a challenge is 2-3-2 format? Now you have to go on the road now for 3 games.
Yeah, it is a challenge, of course, but it is what it is. They've come here and split. We've got to win games on the road here now. We've won games on the road all season long. It's a great challenge, as I say, but that's the best part of the playoffs. The last 2 rounds for us have been very comfortable, and we felt good about how we've played, but it's not really the ups and downs that you go through that make it all the more sweeter in the playoffs. So there's a little bit of adversity for us here now, and I have full confidence in our group that will respond positively.